The unexplainable presence, the unfettered presence. Do you have it? Do you really have it? I got a phone call from a friend last night, Camlita, and I just want to wish her a tremendous congratulations in all that she's accomplished over the past year. So many things that she had written down and put in a goal format, and she's part of the Speakers Momentum Academy. She's been making videos for the past couple of months, and even a video that she put out this morning, and there was she sort of just picked up her phone. She was making it at work, and she possessed this kind of radiance, this kind of presence, this kind of, I'm just in the zone and I'm making things happen here and now. And there was such a big difference just between the videos that I saw her making maybe I think a few weeks ago or maybe a month ago, going back to her icebreaker video, to what it is that she's doing now. Last week, she did her first Zoom meeting where she was sharing, some very insightful information with regards to mental health, because that's sort of the path that she's going down and wanting to help other people. So wanted to just really congratulate her on being in that zone, not to mention all of the other things that she has been accomplishing outside of the group and in her personal life and with her children. I just want you to know, Camlita, that I'm very proud of you, and that it inspired me to make this video this morning because it speaks to the unexplainable presence, the unfettered presence. And how is it that we get there? And you reminded me that when you called me and said, Steve, you know what, I've been accomplishing these goals, these things that I've written down, and you were banging them off, and I'm like, holy mackerel, yes, I remember you talking about these things a year ago or a year and a half ago, and now they're just sort of boom, they're happening, boom, they're happening, boom, they're happening, and there's a certain energy, about you. I had this experience the other night. I had an opportunity to give a keynote speech to a group of authors, and going in, I sort of had some notes as far as what it was that I was going to be delivering, but in that moment, I just sort of allowed, what was going to happen, and sort of, had been praying to make sure that I had the right words for these people. And something for me in that moment, as I was going through, I spoke for almost an hour, and something just felt, for me, unfettered and unexplainable. There was a clarity, in focusing on the gift. There was a clarity in focusing on, what it was that we wanted to accomplish for other people. And what it was it came through clarity of knowing what it is that we want. Camlita knew what she wanted when she had written it down and was very clear about it over a year ago, and it's become very focused and very, and has this unexplainable, unfettered presence. And I felt it the other night. Do you have it? What zone are you in right now, or what zone could you get in right now where there's this unexplainable, unfettered presence? Because when you have it, man, life can feel like you're on fire. The whole clarity is power thing comes from, I've heard Tony Robbins say this, that clarity is power. And clarity requires a renewing of the mind. In Romans 12:2, do not conform any longer to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Without a vision, the people will perish. There's something about knowing where your destiny is going and being able to be clear on it and to have it written down and to be able to review that. And that's something that was a reminder to me when Camlita gave me that phone call and talked about all of the things that she was accomplishing. And so I want to just thank you for that call and reminding me of the importance of clarity and focus, and reminding me about what Tony Robbins had said, that clarity is power. Because when we're in that zone, that is when we are most able to effectively make a difference for ourselves and make a difference for other people. There's two periods in our life where we have that unfettered and unexplainable presence, or there's two types of people. The first one are infants, newborn babies, that are, their presence is unexplainable because They are not, there is no required renewing of the mind, because the mind is new. They haven't experienced setback. They haven't experienced failure. They haven't experienced disappointments from other people. They haven't experienced broken trust. They haven't experienced, humiliation. They haven't experienced all of these things that can begin to condition them and start to set these self-imposed limits that we set on ourselves, that stand in the way and fetter and put us in a position where we're explaining why it is that we can't do something. And it is only then when we begin to experience, as in Romans 2:12, that 12:2, that we experience a renewal of the mind, so that we are not going to be conforming to all of the things that happen, in this world. And that is what happens, with a newborn. And that's why the energy is there when you see an infant and you have that desire to reach out and hold their hand, or you start talking baby talk and getting all silly. It's because of that unfettered, unexplainable presence that they have. The second person, or the second situation where this exists, is in the person who has ultimately taken the hand of destiny. The person who has said, these are my goals. This is what I'm clear about. These are the steps that I'm going to take. Nothing is going to stop me. And I'm going to continue to renew my mind in whatever way that is possible, so that I can just keep moving forward and keep making a difference. Do you have it? Do you have the unfettered, unexplainable presence? Get clear on your vision. Get clear on your purpose. Get clear on your context. Get clear on the results that you want to accomplish. And you can have it just like Camlita does. Congratulations, Camlita. Steve out.